Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys new here on my channel, my name is Alison and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be doing my February favorites video, and if you guys do like to watch monthly favorites, please subscribe down below because I'll be doing it every single month now on, and I'm trying to keep up every single month till next year. I feel like a lot of people have lost interest on favorites video. I don't know why, but I personally like to watch every single YouTuber that I subscribe to. I watch their favorites video, and I also like to make favorites video to show you guys what I've been loving in each month. After I laid out everything that I've been loving, and I realized I have been taking care of myself this month. I don't know why, but a lot of stuff here is more about taking good care about myself, my skin, my hair, everything. But I still have some beauty favorites that I want to share with you guys. So first of all, this is a foundation from LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation, and I believe they have the version that looks like Makeup Forever, and that doesn't suit my skin type because it's more for dry skin. And now they're coming out with this matte foundation for more combination to matte skin type. And for the price, $10 for a foundation, it really does a good job, and it's even better than some high-end foundation. And don't get me wrong, I still like my Maybelline Super Stay foundation, but this it kind of stay up to 8 hours and it gets me oily. I have to set it really nice or touch up or have my blotting sheets around me. But with this LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation, I don't have to worry about my oil coming through because it does stay very nice on my oily skin. And I've been loving this month. I've been wearing this non-stop, and the only time I wear makeup this month is always with this foundation because it's just so nice, and with the price and the finish it gives, I'm loving it. And also, let's talk about the packaging. For $10 drugstore foundation, it looks very nice and presentable on the packaging. It has a black cap and frosted finish glass bottle. It's something that I will ask for with a high-end foundation. And moving on, because this month has been really cold, and my skin, my oily skin, it just gets very dry, and I don't have that happen with me before. I never experienced my dry skin because I'm always oily. Even though I'm oily, I'm dehydrated, but then I get oily on the surface so I don't get dry. But these days I get very dry patches on this area, like the bottom part of my face. And even though I put on the matte foundation or even my hydrating foundation, it just kind of cling on the dry patches. And now I just know how it feels with dry skin girl out there trying a very matte foundation, because it kind of just cling to the dry patches. It doesn't look nice at all, and I feel you now. So these days I have been using my Too Faced Hangover Face Primer. If you guys watch my foundation review, you guys know I always use my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and this is what I use most of the day because I get oily, and this really controls my oil. It kind of helps my foundation stay longer. But then for this Too Faced Primer, it kind of helps the foundation stay longer at the same time, as well as kind of moisturize my face, and it just helps my foundation stay nicely on top of my skin with this primer. And the reason I really like this primer because I really like how it texture. It feels like moisturizer, but then at the same time it feels a little tacky when you apply it on your face, because it kind of helps you to hold your foundation stay put on your face, and that's what I like on a primer. And I'm more on the person that like my primer to be a little bit tacky, because I feel like it will stay my foundation very nicely on my face. But with some primer nowadays, with like no pore primer, those kind of primer, it kind of just like slip through my foundation. That's what I feel. So I really like the texture of it, but I'm not a fan of the scent. If you guys love coconut water or coconut scents, you might love this, but I'm just not a fan of coconut. I'm more on the fruity girl. So last but not least, this month I've been loving this by Terry lip combo right here. I've been wearing this non-stop, and even though I don't have my full face makeup on, I still wear this because this is a more neutral side. And this is the lip liner by Terry, Crayon Definition Waterproof #1 in Perfect Nude, and this is something that it just look very nice underneath of any kind of neutral color that I have. Even though the lip gloss that I'm wearing right now, it just matched perfectly with this by Terry. It doesn't have to be the combo right here by Terry. And also this is the by Terry Velvet Rouge, and this is my first kind of neutral nude color of lipstick that I approach, because I don't think, if I look at this bottle, I don't think I would like it. And this is in the shade number 1. It didn't say much, so I'm gonna leave everything down below in the description box so you guys can check that out. But this is what I was wearing earlier today and before I have lunch. It just looks super nice and neutral color, nothing goes wrong with it. And today I'm wearing this lip liner underneath on my Dose of Color lip gloss on repeat. So this is also a very nice combo right here. Okay, so now let's move on to the skincare item that I've been using this month, that I have been just taking care of myself with this stuff. So first of all, taking care of my damaged hair. I have bleached it so many times, and if you guys have chemical bleach hair, you guys know the struggle. And now I'm using this BRIOGEO Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Live-In Mask. And I purchased this on Sephora website, and I heard a lot of good reviews on how this works on damp hair. And this is a very new concept to me because it says a moisture live-in mask, and usually with the mask you have to leave it on your hair for a couple minutes and wash it off. But this, it is contains in air spray, and it just very interesting to me because I never try any living mask in the air spray can. I use this after I wash my hair and before I comb my hair. So before I comb my hair, I like to spray this at the end of my hair, like my split ends and everything on here. And it just helps me comb my hair very easily. If you guys have damaged hair, you guys know how the struggle it is to comb through your hair. And this stuff, it doesn't feel greasy at all, and it just feels like a very nice soft kind of water spray. And because I do have very oily scalp, so I have to wash my hair every single day, and to brushing it through, it's a struggle. So this has been helping me every single day before I brush my hair, and it leaves on a very nice scent, even though when you wake up and you just smell a very nice kind of light perfume on your hair. And moving on to an item that I've been loving it since last year, I would say the end of last year, and I discovered this IPSA luminizer clay, and this is the brand from Japan, and I know you guys can get this stuff on yesstyle.com, and I'll leave the link down below. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just want to let you guys know you guys can still get this stuff on the website, even though it's pricier than where you can get it in Japan, obviously. And on the yesstyle.com, you can actually shop a lot of Asian fashion, beauty, and lifestyle stuff. So even though I recommend you guys on the stuff, I'll look it up if you guys can purchase it on that website and see before I mention it to you guys. So this is more on the exfoliating mask, but for me it's kind of like deep clean mask, because every time I use it, it just helps my dirt underneath my skin to kind of show up on top of my skin, if that makes sense. So I like to use this mask as dry, but you can use it as wet as well. But I feel like as dry, you can get a more effective result. So after I remove my makeup and I clean my face, I pat my face dry, and I just put like a dime size of this clay mask on my hand, and then just kind of massage it onto my dry skin. And also you want to massage it for about a minute because you want to kind of exfoliate the top surface on your face. Then you leave it on for 5 minutes on your face, or leave it till the clay is dry, and then you take it off with warm water. And after you rinse this off, I'm telling you, you're gonna love this clay mask, because all your stubborn blackheads on your nose or underneath your skin, every dirt underneath your skin, it just pop out on the surface of your skin right away. And then I will use the blackheads tool, that the one with the circle in the front. I'll leave a picture here, and I just like to scrape off the top surface that the dirt has come out on top of my skin, and it just gives your skin a very nice smooth finish after that. And the reason I like this, because it does shows up the dirt underneath my skin to pop out on the surface of my face, and it at least work on my face, my skin type. So I'll highly recommend to try this out if you guys can get your hands on this, and it just really helps the dirt underneath your skin, the stubborn stuff, to get out of your surface of your skin. So to me, this is more like a deep clean mask with exfoliator on top. So I like to use this once a week, and I'll use my outer exfoliator to kind of smooth out my texture area on my face. Then moving on, I have another exfoliator to share with you guys I've been loving, and I tried this out for I would say 2 months, and now I can say I love it. So this is the original brown sugar body polish, and this is something that I got it from Sephora as well. And on the inside, it just straight up looks like brown sugar with a little bit of kind of butter kind of texture inside, and it smells very refreshing, smell like brown sugar with kind of citrus kind of scent. And this stuff, I'm telling you, it will last you for a long time because the scrub in here is very chunky. So what I like to do, I like to dip my hand into the brown sugar scrub, and imagine this as a spoon and imagine this as a bowl when you're in the shower, and I just put the amount of brown sugar that I have, and then I put it in a bowl, and I like to use my other hand to kind of spread out my product, my elbow, my feet, anywhere that you want to be exfoliated. And the reason I'm loving this because first of all, it really does the job. It smooths out my skin very quickly, and also after you shower off the brown sugar, the scrub off your body, it just feels very buttery and it feels very moisturizing. And this is what I'm looking for a scrub, because I never tried anything like this with the texture, like the finished texture of it. It just feels very moisturizing after all, because a lot of scrub, it tends to be dry out your skin, but with this stuff, it really moisturizes your skin. And I've tried out for 2 months, and now that I can say I love this. And this actually, I think it will last me very long time if you don't go crazy about this. I use it, I would say, once or twice a week. I don't use it every single day because, again, it's the exfoliator. You don't want to use it excessively on your skin. But this, it does really help moisturizing my skin, and it just helps my skin to get very smooth. And I really like the scent. It just feels like you're in a spa kind of scent. And I feel like it just looks very nice, like a spa, like in your bathtub. So last but not least, on my skincare item, I did splurge a little this month. I did use this LUMINIZING, the Renew Oil, and this stuff is very expensive. I got it in the smallest size as I could because I don't think I can use this up very fast. So if you guys have oily skin, you guys know what the rest I'm talking about. If you guys have oily skin, you don't want to put another layer of oil on top of your face and feel very greasy throughout the night or throughout the day. And this LUMINIZING oil, I've been loving it because I actually got a sample of it and I tried it on the back of my hand, and I just knew I'm gonna love this oil because it sinks into my skin. It doesn't just leave a surface of oil on my face. And after I finish up my sample, and I just have to get this little sample size because it really does help my dry skin lately. Even though now I have the foundation on top on this skin area, it does feel very dry as well. Even though I pack it with moisturizer and I did my MAC Fix Plus, it does feel dry. So I need something like this to kind of get into my skin to moisturize up my dry area. And honestly, a little bottle goes a long way. I've been using this for, I would say, 2 months now, 2 months straight, and every night I use this oil before moisturizer, and I still have 2/3 of the oil left. This is the 0.5 fluid ounce, so I would say this will last me for a very long time. And if you guys do have oily skin, you guys have very dry skin these days, I highly recommend getting a sample of this. So last but not least, my favorite item in this month is this Swell bottle, and this is the 18 fluid ounce. I got this, I would say, 2 years ago, but recently I have been using this a lot because it gets really cold in the Bay Area again, and it does keep my water very warm. I would say it keeps up to 12 hours or 24 hours, I'm not sure. And this stuff, it really helps me to get through this month because it gets really cold here and I'm constantly drinking like a warm or hot water, and this does keep the temperature of my water, and it just helps my body temperature to keep warm at the same time. So if you guys are always out and about and you guys are constantly going out and you need some water to keep you hydrated during the winter time, during the summertime, this is a to-go bottle. And the reason I choose this bottle over my other bottles because it does keep warm in the winter time and it does keep cold in the summertime. So this is a really sleek bottle, and also it doesn't just take out your space in your purse or in your backpack. It's just a very easy to go bottle, and it's skinny, so it doesn't take much space. And it looks very nice with the white color. It does have a lot of different pattern. I did get my boyfriend with a wood pattern and he loves it, and my brother has one too, and I got a lot of people loving this bottle. So guys, that is all my favorite item in this February, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. If you guys do, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!